young and restless twist, Victor's diabolical plan leads to a sexy Holden hookup. With spoiler, it wouldn't be a Victor Newman plot without collateral damage, and at least one relationship is going to suffer thanks to his latest plan on Young and Restless. As fans well know, he's bound and bent on breaking up Claire and Kyle with a helping hand from Audra, and as is the case with any worthwhile soap scheme, there will be fallout. Looking into our crystal ball, we see a sexy hookup with a handsome Holden as part of it, and the lady involved may or may not be who you think. Audra essentially did a deal with the devil she knows when she agreed to help Victor prove to Claire that Kyle is too untrustworthy to be her beau. Given that she and the abbot have a steamy history, and there's a fine line between love and hate, the temptress is certain she can lure him to the brink of cheating as the mustache requires. In return, she'll get her own company to run. But all of this is a huge gamble, considering that not only does she have to trust Victor, who shafted her without a second thought in the past, but also risks a relationship. There's no love lost between Nate and Victor after the Black Knight accused him of conspiring against him whilst dating his daughter and working as an executive at Newman Enterprises. Nate was unceremoniously dumped from the company, split up with Victoria, and doesn't trust her father as far as he could throw a tractor with the compromised hand that ended his surgical career. In short, Audra's involvement with Victor in any capacity is going to cause an issue between them, but she's flirting with absolute disaster by trying to recaptivate Kyle on the sly. On the other side of the equation is Claire, who is equally as determined to win her grandfather's blessing and prove to him that Kyle is the right man for her. But it's not as though doubt hasn't crept in already. She's leery of his past with Summer, with whom he shares a son, and who is clearly jealous of her. She's walked in on them confiding in one another and even sharing hugs. Being aware of his recent history with Audra as well, the brunette siren probably wouldn't have to work too hard to get Kyle into a compromising situation that would throw Claire for a loop. So, how does Holden fit into all of this? He obviously has a past with Audra and is waiting in the wings for the chance to pick up where things left off between them in Los Angeles, but he's also spent time with Claire. In what might have been a classic soap chem test that they passed with flying colors, by the way, Holden introduced Claire to her new favorite cocktail, the Vesper, and chatted her up at the athletic club bar. When Victor's twisted plot inevitably goes sideways, Audra or Claire's relationship, or both, could be fractured. While it seems obvious that Audra is the one who could wind up back between the sheets with her ex, Holden, if Nate gives her the old heave-ho, if she's successful in pulling off her assignment, things could spiral in a different direction. It may instead be a heartbroken Claire who falls into bed with Damien's sexy right-hand man after a few too many Vespers and a helping of his smooth charm. Either way, it's gonna be soapy. Which lady do you think will end up in Holden's arms? Vote below.